We are going live in 5, 4, 3, 2. We're live.
Good morning, Owasso. This is the Twins with Owasso Live, and this is the Morning Loop. It is currently 8 a.m. like normal. It is 24 degrees outside, and we have a high of... Oh, excuse me, sorry about that. We have a high of 46 degrees today, so, you know, I want to say it's kind of warm out, like 24. Like, I'm wearing just this little pullover jacket here, and, I didn't feel too bad. The wind's not blowing, so as far going from the teens and negative to this, it's actually kind of nice, so it's like it's borderline summertime weather since we've acclimatized to this horrible cold. So
That's for sure.
again, it is still probably heavier jacket weather, but for right now, but I think it will get to a pretty reasonable temperature, and like this will be fine by the time the afternoon rolls around. So like I said, again, always prepare your vehicle for emergency cold situations, but today I don't think we're really going to have the issue. Now, Friday and Saturday, it's going to drop back into like the 11 low, maybe even single-digit numbers again. But like I said, it'll get back up to above freezing at some point, but it's still, we're going to have that low temperature once the sun goes down. So be prepared for that Friday, Saturday. And next week, it's actually looking like it's going to be pretty warm, but it looks like it's going to be really rainy, though. So it'll be right about freezing in the evening time, but in the afternoon, the morning time, it's going to be about 50s. But like I said, they're predicting quite a bit of rain next week. Hopefully, it's more scattered showers and things like that. But they are predicting it to be a very soggy week next week, so be prepared for that.
So freezing rain, and then not hopefully, but like I said, then
I
it'll
don't even
freeze
think-
over the roads.
The way the weather is kind of looking at it, they don't even think it's going to be freezing. It'll just be rain. So hopefully that's the case. I mean, like I said, anything's possible. So be prepared for anything. But that's as of right now, the weather patterns are predicting warmer temperatures and rain, not sleet, cold stuff. So, anywho, traffic conditions are actually pretty consistent right now. Like, if you think you're going to be driving 65 miles an hour all the way into Tulsa, you are dead wrong right now in Owasso. So
It was standstill just about 5-10 minutes ago.
And like I said, it's always right there on 76th Street, like people getting on the on-ramp area. It's always where it kind of slows down. However, it's not miserably slow. But like I said, you are not going 60. You're probably going more like 40, 50 miles an hour maybe if you're lucky. Kind of right through here on the highway right past where our office is at, in between 86th and 76th Street. And then once you get past 76th Street and go under the bridge where the train's at, where the train bridge, it looks like it will just kind of start speeding back up because that opens up to that 3-lane highway segment. But like I said, just right there at 76th Street, always just that oncoming traffic just makes it slow. So be advised, that's what your commute's going to look like. Not a lot going on as far as changes to the schedule of this week in Owasso. Nothing really happening except for the Chambers Gala at the Hard Rock Casino. So again, if you are a Chamber member, it's $100, and then they'll charge you $110 if you are not a Chamber member. So go to the James Bond themed Chamber Gala, and they'll be doing like award ceremonies and things like that. So if you like dressing up fancy and doing something besides sitting around the house in pajamas watching TV this weekend in the cold, just go check that out. It will be a good time, I would imagine. So, other than that, not a whole lot going on news-wise either, at least as far as I know. I mean, unless you saw anything else, you just uploaded that footage of the Lieutenant Governor's speech from the Owasso Chamber. So if you want to see what the Lieutenant Governor had to say about Owasso during the Chamber of Commerce meeting, that was last Wednesday, right? That footage has been uploaded, so you can actually watch his full speech on the Owasso Live YouTube page.
That is correct. And he was talking about Owasso and basically the state of Oklahoma. So how Oklahoma is doing right now, currently, and the state of affairs and the way that everything's being. So he says Oklahoma's doing pretty good. So now that's really more up to interpretation, because I'm sure there are some people that don't believe that it's doing too hot right now.
Yeah, we don't produce a lot here in Oklahoma. However, we're like the last time I checked, and I haven't checked it in a hot minute, but the last time I checked, like Oklahoma's like the 7th most fiscally responsible state in the union. So that's not a bad thing to be. It'd be cool if we were number one. But like I said, when you don't have a huge budget and you don't have you don't have a huge budget here in the state of Oklahoma, so it makes it a little less complicated. But since we don't produce a whole lot, I'm sure there's a lot of debt ratio and things like that are a little bit harder to offset because we don't produce a whole lot here in the state. So, said petroleum and petroleum services is about one of our bigger exports here in the state. So I can't imagine there's a lot else. Energy stuff. Yeah, obviously Boone Pickens. Big energy management guy. But we'll see. Now, that being said, I don't think there's a lot else to report on unless, like I said, you've got people of Owasso. If you've got something you want us to go out and check out, live stream an event, live stream a grand opening, something along those lines, let us know. We're more than happy to do that. So, with that being said, I hope everyone has a wonderful day. This is the Twins with Owasso Live, and this was the Morning Loop. God bless y'all.